Today is March 25th. This is my, fifth, sixth video of the day. It's still 3:35 p.m. And yeah, I think about 3:30 p.m. I was sleeping, and after lunch, I literally was drowsing. I'm still in fever and feeling weakness and just drowsy and all that. So they actually gave me a jerk on the right side. Like I literally jerked, my body jerked, especially the right side of my leg. So I was sitting like this, and my leg literally like jerked, and I woke up. And so this is the another way they use these psychotronic weapons or witchcraft or whatever they use to induce jerks to wake me up, because at the same time when they woke me up, I had the raving of the bike engine, the motorcycle engine going on. Because you see, I'm right here. You see, there is the lake, and there is um, there's the road that goes right there. Okay, so they send somebody to rave the engine at the same time. So yeah, it's 3:30. So basically, they want me to now. I always go make tea for me and my mother-in-law. And whenever my hubby's still asleep, he came back from hospital, but my father-in-law is still upstairs. But yeah, it's just me and my mother-in-law. We drink tea, so it's like, oh, now you wake up and now you go make tea. Basically, that's what they want to tell. And so they started to they gave me jerk, and they woke me up. And now as I'm speaking, they gave me twitch here on the left side of my hand. One twitch, it means correct. And they also are giving me twitch on the left side of my eyelid, that correct. You go make tea. It's your slavery, or what time. Doesn't matter. You feel feverish, you feel sleepy, we will wake you up by giving you jerk. I used to, let's see if I can show you. Right there's a, like a switch like this on the, and I sit on that side of the sofa right there. Okay, so what happened was, when my in-laws were here, and after I was done cooking preparation and all that, once I sat down too, now they are even having the ambulance siren at the same time. Look, check this out. Anyway, so this is the lot of synchronizations or they keep doing. So anyways, they were even giving the twitches on the left side of my eyelid, saying, yeah, correct. So you be a slave, you be a robot, doesn't matter if you're feeling weak and feverish, and you were asleep, but we'll wake you up this way because we are part of satanic cult. That, as I showed you in this article, and I've posted this, I showed it to my families and relatives too, this particular article, where they tell you how they are planning, the US citizens who attacked as dissident will be re-tagged as terrorists for removal to concentration camps. But these people, very people who are ignoring whatever I'm saying right now, they are not understanding this part 12, which is so important, that they have all these, when they will have total chaos, they will activate all directed energy systems at max amplitudes in office buildings, private residence, streets, highways, psychiatric wards, prison, jail systems, public establishments. Satanic cult members who until now have been held in relative abeyance will be given order to concurrently run rampant for purpose of raping and butchering US citizens, while the latter are preoccupied with trying to comprehend their extreme throes of pain radio frequency burns, and rupturing of internal organs. I've said all these things in my torture that, yeah, they have given me pain. They have given me radio frequency burns on my cheeks with the red bump that I had. I already have taken pictures of that. Rupturing internal organs. So when they are giving me shooting needle pains in my rectum, in my uterus area, in my abdominal area, or giving me electric shocks in my brain, you think none of my internal organs are being affected? If they are giving me shooting needle pain and there is a bump here, you think that is not internal organ hasn't been affected? A lot of graying of my hair that has happened from the lack of sleep from so many years because they induced virtual reality dreams in me. They give twitching in my body at night at a particular time for dictation purpose, or when they give shooting needle pains 40-50 to make issue about whatever I cook here, or electric shocks for every little thing, from my skin to my graying of my hair, literally my I mean, the amount of, even with the witchcraft, a person can lose a lot of their own energy and they can start growing black, in structure. Their their actual skin will start to turn black, like blackish or wheatish, I would say, like darker skin tone, although the person is not too much exposed to sunlight. So you think this is not affecting us? This, they are already doing this for so many years now. Crime in this country will be induced. The sales of illegal drugs and weapons reap profits which help to fund the foregoing. This activity is the preferred alternative to increased taxes, since tax increase tend to alienate a public which already has doubts about where its money is going. Drug dealers will be protected since they play an important role in this recipe. Widespread addiction to illegal drugs and drug sale profits will serve to eliminate and neutralize a large parasitic segment of society which might otherwise make undue demands of piece of the American pie. Drug addiction fosters a certain degree of crime. However, to ensure that the public comprehends the need for Martinan laws, expanded law enforcement capabilities with greater numbers of prisons, crimes of a sensational nature will be induced on a periodic basis, which, with the help of the media, will, will lead to the public's voluntarily agreeing to sacrifice its privacy for safety. Neurocybernetics, psychotechnologies, biochemicals, and directed energy weapons and surveillance systems will be used to induce, this is very important, acts of violence ranging from simple one-time mass murder such as in post office or on subway systems to long-term serial killings involving cannibalism and other gruesome deeds. Rape and child molestation will be facilitated by means of directed energy radar targeting of reproductive organs. When I say they are doing sexually inducing all these things in me, to me it's witchcraft. They can do all this via witchcraft. Now, I don't know how exactly they are doing it via directed energy weapons. I don't think so that it's completely that. They are not mentioning all this witchcraft thing here because they want to keep it hush hush. They don't want to use the word Illuminati and all that in here. But yeah, that is the other way they are doing it. Okay? So yeah, this is being done by the same satanic cult. The perpetrators of these crimes, by claiming to hear voices and to the targets of radio frequency harassment, will serve two distinct purposes, which they will enhance official deniability. So when Myron May, who went on murdering people, students in Florida school, where he probably killed 17 students, I'm not sure, whatever numbers he killed, but it was a shooting that he did. and he was targeted, and he was hearing voices. He said it on his YouTube that these people are putting voices in his head, humiliating him. Say he would wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and then he will just go to sleep without washing his hands. And these people will put voices in his brain saying, oh, look how disgusting you are, how you're unhygienic you are, you're not washing your hands. And the same thing that they do with me, but they don't give me V2K, voice to skull technology. All they do is they use other type of stuff like shooting needle pain, or give me infections when these people touch all the places without washing their hands. Is the same thing. So the perpetrators of these crimes, by claiming to hear voices and to be the targets of radio frequency harassment, will serve two distinct purposes. There will be official deniability, since the public is not yet prepared to believe their claims of mind control experimentation, and they will hasten the process of the public's abandoning privacy for the sake of safety. Prison inmates will routinely be targeted for experimentation. So it is not like people, we are making stuff up. And there is, by the way, when Almas Jacob says that there is nothing called schizophrenia, it doesn't exist. The schizophrenia thing is induced by these very witchcrafters or satanic cults or Illuminati people who use these, as CIA guy says, they can do improbable synchronizations. As Richard Boylan says, when they watch us, everybody do everything, how are they watching? Remote neural monitoring? How are they exactly doing remote neural monitoring? Does everybody all the people have implants in their brain? And through brain they are watching everything, but they can do something where we are not even there. How are they doing something in the kitchen when nobody exists? That is witchcraft. So they're not going to say all this here. So it's not just that. And they show it in Watch Pinocchio movie. They show how their watchers, these one-eye spirits, are everywhere watching everything. So these witchcraft, there are 300 witches in one military base, as Billy Cron Pastor said, because he himself was involved in Illuminati and witchcraft. On Twitter, there are his pictures that he's a part of Illuminati, okay? And once you're part, there is no coming back. So although he might be preaching Bible right now, but he's exposing entirely witchcraft things. So yeah, these people are doing witchcraft. Satanic cult. There's the first thing this guy mentions here. Satanic cult. Where did it go? Oh, it was in the, right here. Sorry, ingredients. Satanic cults, UFO cults, directed energy technologies, biotech experimental drugs, multinational government contractors, investment portfolios, foreign national scientists, controlled compliant media. Okay, there's also, they've written everything about the controlled compliant media. So you won't see, even if we complain anything to the media, they will ignore it. And I've already seen all that, because I tried to expose all these technologies and all these things back when I learned about targeted individual and all these technologies in the media. And sure enough, they ignored it. But I didn't know that they were being like they were being like manipulated by these very government agencies. Now it says raised 1 or 2 generations of children under the auspices of government approved satanic cults such as Michael Aquino's Temple of Set. Violence, sexual, physical, and psychological abuse of these children over a period of 15 years will produce generations of dissociative automatons who will comply with instructions in obedient, unquestioning fashion. Their required adherence to cult tenets precludes any consideration of laws governing U.S. society. Generally, cult program graduates, among other things, will be expected to participate in contrived UFO abduction scenarios. Now, that is not just one thing. Like they said, they program for mass killing, mass murders, violence, all this, right? And the term they use for all these is psychotronic weapons, okay, and or directed energy weapons or radar frequency or whatever. to me, it's not just that. To me, it's a lot of other witchcraft voodoo thing going on. Okay. But yeah, so this is how they woke me up right now. And now that I had to record this video, and oh, by the way, when they woke me up, they also gave me shooting needle pain in my right side of my uterus, the same place. Today they want to target that uterus part. They are targeting that part, right side of uterus. So three things happened. You saw that ambulance siren when I started to record this video. No, you don't record the video. Now go start cooking. Okay. In the morning, they wasted my time. Right now in the afternoon, I was about to wake up anyways. But by giving a jerk to wake me up, and now it's already 15 minutes in the video that they wasted my time. And yeah, my mother-in-law, she's not down yet. But anyways, in my normal life, after I would get up and start doing my other stuff. But yeah, even when you're feeling fever and weak and all that, they will not even let you. That much problem there they have. And so I was talking about that knob over there, the black knob over there. They actually, when I try to pull it because I sit on that side, so when I tried to pull that knob to sit down and rest for a while, it was in the evening, they actually broke it. Every single, the light bulbs, they have bursted only on my side, where in the dining table where I sit, they bursted that out. On the bedroom side where I sleep, that bulb was busted out. In the closet where my side of the clothes are, they busted that side of the light bulb. Where my sink, we have two sink in the restroom, in the washroom. On the my side of the sink, they had initially bursted out my light bulb, my side of the light bulb. In the garage where I parked the car, in the my side of the car that I parked, there are like lights here, right? So I parked car here, so they bursted out the light bulb of that side of. So obviously it's being targeted. It's at the amount of bulbs that we have changed in this house is not normal. If you see paranormal activity on these channels, you'll see that either it can be done by witchcraft or it can be done by these same directed energy weapons. Okay, it can be done both ways. So whatever technology they are using, either or both, okay, directed energy weapons and witchcraft, but yeah, they bursted out. Same thing. So you don't sit here. When I sat there, they gave earthquakes. I told you, the moment my in-laws moved here, they started to give artificial earthquakes in my area. 80 earthquakes that they've given. It's all artificial, just to dictate me. You don't use oil, you don't do this, you don't. Okay, that was a lot of thing going on. So first they gave that, and so the moment I sat down, they gave earthquake. You don't sit down there. Okay, then after a few days, when I went to sit down, they have broken that part. So now I cannot, if you pull this thing in front, it will come out and I can rest my legs, so I can straighten it up. But now I can't do that. So yeah, this is how they have destroyed so many stuff, anything related to me or what my stuff is. They've destroyed so much. So it's obviously it's targeting. It's the same satanic UFO cult that these people talk about.